So I recently went fishing with my boys up to Clear Lake on this camping trip, and it was beautiful. One of my goals anytime I go fishing is to find spots that are less commonly fished, less pressured. They're beautiful, serene, peaceful, quiet, off the beaten path, and that's my favorite, being out in God's country. But it kind of comes with some risk, and recently I've experienced it a couple times now, where we'll be out in the middle of nowhere and around the corner somebody will approach who looks a little bit left of center, a little bit unstable, a little bit shaky. We're out there to enjoy God's creation, and I imagine they've probably been smoking a lot of it. And so my boys will look up at me like, "Dad, are we safe? Should we be here? This feels risky." I sensed that in them in this one spot in Clear Lake, so we just left. And one of the conversations that I had was, hey, anytime you feel this feeling in your gut, it's this protective feeling that is trying to keep you safe, let me know, and I have no problem leaving. We can find another spot. And so we were processing this in the car, and the reality is that there are times to trust your gut and remove yourself from a situation. And then there are moments when, no, you should go for it anyways. You feel that protective instinct, but you know that the right thing to do would be to persist. For us, it comes down to two things: safety and success. For us that day, success would be to have a great day fishing in a place that's peaceful, and there are multiple spots around this lake that we could find that opportunity. It didn't have to be where we were. But when do you go for it anyways? Feel that protective instinct and go for it. I'm thinking about this a lot as we're moving towards Easter and thinking about the resurrection of Jesus and thinking about the life of Jesus. There were moments in his life where Jesus deliberately pulls back. He finds himself in a situation where the people around him are a little bit left of center. In Luke chapter 4, Jesus removes himself from this really toxic situation because he knew, my time isn't now. And what would be most important is that I'm safe. And then there was moments when success overrode the desire for safety. When Jesus was in the garden, he was praying, "Father, if there's any way, would you take this cup from me? Because I know what's coming." But success for him meant freedom for us. Success for him meant there was no other way. It meant that safety was not an option. He needed to go for it. And that's what makes this road up to Easter so beautiful.